I know what a loco. I know what a loco is though, so that's straightforward.
Yeah, no, super straightforward. Our next question comes from Lack of Words, who says, "How do you engage with chat in VR? Do you have someone read it for you, or embed chat inside?"
So could you repeat that again? Sorry, it cut off on the.
How do you engage with chat in VR? Do you have someone reading it for you, or do you embed chat inside?
Yeah, so it basically, for me, I use a special software where you implement a pop-out chat from Twitch in the VR. There's certain places that you can put this in the virtual world. So you can have it on the wall in a virtual world if you're just in a static place. So keep looking up at this virtual wall and it will just be on there. Or so a lot of the time with flight simulators or something like that, I'll have it, or like a driving game in VR, I'll have it on the dashboard. But then you've got games where you walk about, and usually I put it on the back of my controller. Now there are a number of things.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the best
An
one.
Omni tool.
Yeah.
It's definitely the best one so far, but there are a number of ways and number of programs you can use for this. But literally just googling VR Twitch chat in VR, it comes up with a ton of different programs you can use. Some are really complex, and some are a little bit simpler, but you will need a bit of a techie mind for any of it, really.
That's really important too, to have that tool, because I remember when VR first came out,
it was
no
like
one
constant.
wanted to play it. Yeah, no one wanted to play it because like you couldn't read chat, and like if you're ignoring your chat, then you know, like
You're just on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, then it's like, what is the point? Like, I mean, a lot of people like to interact with the streamer. So
I remember watching Bert get really frustrated with that. It was like day one. He just unboxed it. He set everything up, and he kept having. He has this, a big room, and his green screens in the back, his walls are all painted or whatever. And he'd take it off and run up to the screen and read chat real quick, and then like back up and settle back in. And 10 minutes later, he'd like run up and try and scroll through and see what was going on. It seemed to bug him a lot. Having tools like that is really cool.
Yeah, I remember another streamer, Ruby True, when she first got her VR headset, and she had hers before mine. I remember when I popped into hers, and hers was one of the first VR streams that I'd seen, she did exactly the same thing. It was a case of lifting off the VR headset, checking stuff, and then going back to it. And I thought, I can't physically try or start doing a VR stream until I know that there's a tool that I can use. So I used like one of the first VR chat tools, which was so complex and kept crashing every hour, and I wouldn't realize it crashed, and I'd be looking at the back of my controller going, well, no one's spoken in the last minutes. Oh no, it's crashed. They've been talking, just couldn't see anything. But yeah, I mean, I had to wait. I wanted to wait until that program was now there, and there's a lot more stable ones out now.
Good.